All right, you guys, here we go. Holy smokes. This is the one that I think set it off for Journey. And I got that info from the Professor of Rock.
You make me weak.
Okay, yeah. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today I am finally checking it out. Journey, Lovin, Touchin, Squeezin. This is from, maybe it's the official music video or a performance from 1979. I don't know yet. We'll see as it goes. But I've never seen this music video, never heard this song. I've heard a very short snippet in the Professor of Rock. He did a whole breakdown of Journey, and a lot of it was based on this song. I believe it was their first top 40 hit. And the different layers they went through. You really should check out the video on his channel, but he breaks down how, when Perry came on the scene and they started to kind of change as their sound. And it's just it's a phenomenal story, to be honest with you. And some of the things they were able to accomplish and conquer performing. But this was the song that set it off. You know, for me, it was Don't Stop Believing. That's how I know Journey. Other than that, you know, everything is pretty damn new to me on the channel. So this is going to be fun because we're going to go ahead and take the time and do it in knowledge. I'm checking out Lovin, Touchin, Squeezin for the first time. If you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get it popping.
40-year-old boys are back in town.
40.
The boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. And if you'd like, I just started a new channel, Pegasus vs. the World. It's where I take on challenges, funny topics, extreme topics, you know, trending topics, and a little bit of travel. Now, I'm only doing commentary there, so you really got to rock with my personality and sometimes my crude sense of humor. So if you would, subscribe over there. But again, don't subscribe if you're like, this is too much, or the music reactions will be right here. So if you're coming here and you just like my music reactions, it'll be right here. God willing, and the creek don't rise. And yeah, we'll be good to go. So if you want access to these reactions early, we do have a membership on this channel. There's never an obligation, but just putting it out there, and shout out to our members. Bam. You guys, I don't know if you know, I've had some issues on my channel with the Eagles. I had to take all their reaction down, all of them down. But I did put them on Rumble. So yeah, man, that was crazy. It's kind of scary. I'm still actually dealing with that as we speak. So hopefully there's no issues, but we'll see. Now, I'm going to stop super early just to show something that I caught just then and there. And you guys tell me if I'm crazy. Yeah, this build-up's dope.
You make me weak.
Right there. You make me weep. He's going to go into something else. He said, you make me weep. But you know how when you internalize certain music so long, anyways, it reminded me of Sam Cooke. You make me weak. You can make me cry. Da, 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 da. And you can say goodbye. Big darling, nothing. Da, 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 da. I forget the words, but there's something about the way Perry says weep. I'm getting goosebumps. One, I love him, but it just reminded me of that in that moment. I'm sure it's going to go to different places. I'm not alluding to anything. I don't know. There's just something that captured me, and I'm going to play it back. We're going to rock with it, but let me know, like, are you familiar with that Sam Cooke song? And I'm pretty sure he says, you make me weak. You can make me cry. Na, 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 na. I don't know. I can't sing that well, so who knows? But that's what it reminded me of, and it just, I don't know, it touched me. I was like, I love it. All right, let's go.
You make me weak. I'm gonna die just when you said we tried loving.
Perry? Yeah, yeah. Okay.
When I'm alone,
Sheesh. That outfit's crazy,
all
though.
by myself, your eyes with someone else, loving, touching, squeezing each other. You're tearing me apart every day. You're tearing
His
me
range is
apart.
crazy. Let's go.
Oh, what can I say? You're tearing me apart.
Okay. All right. Can we keep it real, though, for a second? His outfit is crazy as hell, dog. That's crazy as hell, man. Yo, that straight look like a blouse. Isn't that what a blouse is, kind of? That is wild. The 80s was a wild time, apparently. Well, this was 79. Sheesh. Anyways, I ain't tripping, man. I actually enjoy going back, watching these and seeing the culture and the way they dressed. And even going back in the 90s, seeing how I dressed. It's so corny. Like, I wore these huge baggy pants. I literally looked like I was wearing a sleeping bag on stage. It's insanity. So when I clown him, just know I'm clowning myself as well. It is all gravy train, baby. I love it, man. Now, this is not a live performance audio. This is I can tell the track has been synced to a live performance for this music video. Sounds great. And it's just so cool to see this, because the one thing that I did learn from the Professor of Rock's whole documentary about Journey was this is, I believe, a real story. This is a real story. And for him to flip this story and kind of triumph, it is the classic. It's just classic that success is the greatest revenge, right? Ain't that something? He talking about his girl loving, touching, and squeezing on somebody else, and it ain't him. That's what he's saying. That's wild. That's wild. Let's see where this goes.
It won't be long.
Hold on.
It won't be long yet till you're alone.
Oh, he calling her out.
Oh, he hasn't come home.
Oh,
'Cause he's
snap.
loving who he's touching. He's squeezing another.
Yo.
He's tearing you apart. Oh, every day. He's tearing you apart. Oh, girl, what can you say? 'Cause he's loving, touching.
Yo.
Now it's your turn, girl, to cry. Na, 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 na.
Oh, my Lord. Yo. Okay, I love this song. I love this song. The bitter Pegasus. Yeah. Well, I'm not bitter now. I'm married. I'm feeling great. But, there have been some things that have happened in the past with other things, where I'm like, I feel you. I feel you, Perry. And that's crazy to make a song about your girl cheating, and then the dude he cheating with leaves her. Now she's crying. And it seems like he's going into a wah, wah, wah. Like if he basically makes the crying a freaking catchy part of this song, I'm going to slap myself. This is ignorant. And like I said, success is the greatest revenge. Ooh-wee.
Now it's your turn, girl, to cry. Na, 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 na,
Yo, bro. This is amazing. Actually, now that I think about it, house sway. Yo, that's crazy. Hold on. I'm sorry if they do this the rest of the song. This is absolutely insanity. But I thought I heard this part, the na 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 na, on the Professor of Rock's documentary. But now hearing it, the whole setup and the whole story starting to come together, bro. And what's funny is it's literally like tell me if I'm tripping. You know how it's always like, wah, 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 cry baby, wah, 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 like, you know, a kid crying, wah, wah, wah. He kind of took that and he's like, na, 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 na. He's not saying no. I mean, he could be like, nah, 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 you know, nah, 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 nah. Master P used to go, nah, 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 But I feel like he's like imitating crying. Like he could have went wah, 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 but that don't sound like this. Like you needed nah or la, but with the N, I'm like, yo, this is simulating crying, her crying. That is. Yo, and he's so into it. He probably feels this with all of his heart. Yeah, this is good. That's crazy. That outfit, bro. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Yo, this is just legendary. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I think the homie stood up behind the piano because they're so excited to have like their first hit. Like when you have your first hit and people are really excited to hear it, it brings this energy. Like I've never been at this level, but I had this song back in the day, Can't Stay Around, okay? And it started moving and shaking and it hit the airwaves in Pueblo, Colorado. And they just kept playing it in rotation. And this brother booked me at this small little bar venue. And I was like, cool, I'll show up. Back then, I just did underground shows. Sometimes 50 people would come, sometimes 150. You know, like I was just grinding to get my money. Anyways, this goes with the story. And I need to talk to you about what we got to react to next from Journey. But anyways, I'm just on the grind. And I show up to the venue. And the dude's like, yeah, tonight's sold out. And I was like, what? It's sold out. I was like, who? There's no, like, who else is performing? He's like, you're the headliner. We only have 2 local openers. I was like, that's when I realized the power of radio, you guys. So I had always been an F the radio type of person. That had to kind of was my marketing. And I was like, bro, from college radio, there's 350 people sold out. And so I go in, do my show. And I'm doing a bunch of songs, and people are just bobbing their heads. Some of them they kind of know, most of them they don't, and they're just bobbing their head, having a good time, vibing. I'm very charismatic, and I have a lot of stage presence, so I know how to perform. I don't use backup vocals, and we're having a good time. When my song "I Can't Stay Around" came on, and it's a laid back love song type joint, just back and forth. When that came on, the crowd sang everything word for word. It was the first time I've ever experienced that feeling. Honestly, that one moment I've been chasing my whole career to just be that popular where you show up and people sing your music, which I've always had to really earn. Anyways, this is about Journey. That's what I saw in the end of that performance. It's like when I performed that time in Pueblo, that's the time I was like, yo, I can't believe this. And I'm just doing things that I just normally didn't do out of excitement. And I think that's what we got to see in some of that video. I could be wrong. I mean, when I say that, it's just like they're touring and it's like, yo, this is the one everyone knows. And they're all like, nah, 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 nah. You can just feel it in their expressions. That's what I think. Now, I loved it. Very, very, I kind of see why that was the one that launched them. It isn't a Don't Stop Believing. That's just one of my favorite songs of all time. But this one, I loved it. I loved it. The other thing is, what should I react to next from Journey? I keep seeing Oh Sherry, and I was going to do that one next, and then just keep rolling. You guys let me know what pops off. But Oh Sherry, I've been seeing that, and I want to show love to some of the people who have been asking for that one specifically. But I think that's going to be the next one. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed that. Thank you guys for rocking with me with these reactions. And I'll catch you on the next one. 40!
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boy.